How are you today? Welcome to Time Saver Tuesday. I am Michelle Lowry, and today I am talking about batching. This is part 5 in the series I've been doing called How to Create a Time Management System That Works for You. And batching ties in nicely with our topic from last week, which is time blocking. What is batching? Batching is doing the same type of task all at once as opposed to working on a project step by step and doing tasks that way. What the heck do I mean by that? Let me give you a simple example. Hey Bree, how are you? A simple example of batching would be working on your email list. So if you've got or your email inbox. If you've got 100 emails in there, there's probably repeat senders. So if you're not batching, what you would do is look at the list, look at the first email there, see who it's from, decide if you're going to keep it or toss it, and then you would put it in the same folder. So those are 3 different steps. Look at the name, see where you want it to go, and then put it somewhere. And you can do that one at a time and slowly get through your email inbox, and that's great. However, your brain works more efficiently when it's doing the same type of task for a longer period of time rather than switching gears. And what I mean by that is rather than switching gears from looking at the name and then switch, decide where it's going to go, and then switch, put it somewhere. Those are 3 distinct steps. Each time you take one of those steps, your brain has to shift gears, and it takes time to do that. And it may not seem like a lot of time, but if you are doing a lot of stuff, it's going to add up. What you could do instead is batch your tasks. And so, 1, you would look for the name, and you would look through the whole list and find the name of that one person. Select all of their names, their name throughout the whole list. Then you're going to move them into one, at one time, you're going to move them to the folder that you want them to, and then move on. So that's batching. Another example would be a blog post. So with a blog post, there are many steps in that project. 1, you have to pick a topic. 2, you have to research your topic. 3, you have to write an outline. 4, you have to write your first draft. I don't know what number I'm on. Whatever. The next step would be to edit your draft. And then create graphics, and then schedule for publishing, and then social media creation. There's a bunch of steps, and you could create these blog posts one at a time, but that's going to take you a chunk of time all in one sitting. What you could do instead is batch your tasks. And batching does require some planning ahead, because instead of doing one topic at a time, you're going to do several topics at a time. So if you publish one blog post every week, you could batch your blog posts for the month. So 1, you're going to pick 4 topics. And it really doesn't take much longer to pick 4 topics than it does to pick 1 topic. So you're going to be saving yourself time over the long run. Number 2, you're going to do your research. So you're going to research your topics all in one fell swoop. Number 3, you're going to create your outlines. And while you're doing this, it may feel like you're not getting as much done because you're not getting through the list to the end of that first blog post, but you're doing all 4. So by the time you get through writing your drafts, you're going to write 4 drafts, then you're going to edit 4 drafts, then you're going to create the graphics for the 4 drafts, etc., etc. You can accomplish a larger amount of work in not much more time than you would if you worked one project at a time. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions, let me know. But if you want to learn more about productivity in general, but this is where I got my aha moments about batching, is the book Scrum, The Art of Doing Twice the Work in Half the Time. And this is by Jeff Sutherland and JJ Sutherland. It's so good. I have the audiobook and the hardcover book. I started reading the book first, but then I just wanted to kind of have the information sink in a different way, so I got the audiobook too. I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend that you look into batching. And like I said, it ties in nicely with our topic from last week, which is time blocking. So if you have a chunk of time where, Monday afternoons, that's when you do your research for your blog posts, you can get all of that done. You know what I mean? Really make the most of your time. But the key with batching is it saves your brain from shifting gears too many times, and you're just committed to one specific type of task at a time, and you do get more done in the long run. So I hope that helps, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Please get in touch with me if you have any questions about batching or any other kind of time management issue. All right, I hope you have a great day, and happy Time Saver Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon.